All right, Sagittarius, welcome to your August 2019 reading. This is a reading for all Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate with you, check your other Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, so if you like this, what you hear, please hit like, share, and subscribe, and definitely leave me a comment to see how this plays out in your lives. So Spirit, please tell Sagittarius what we need to know for August 2019. Spirit, please tell Sagittarius what we need to know for August 2019. Please tell Sagittarius what we need to know for August 2019. Okay. Let's go ahead. Whoops, getting all a little crazy here. All right, first card out, Five of Cups in reverse. Judgment. Ooh, Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Hermit card. So you may end up taking some time for yourselves at the end of this month, my dear Sagittarius. The Cancer card, 7, the Chariot is coming out. The Chariot is all about, you know, using your free will, managing a situation that might be a little bit turbulent. The Chariot here, this is Lotus. He's at peace. He knows exactly what to say. He knows how to behave. He can instinctually use everything that he's learned his whole life, all of the lessons, to control this situation just by using his will. All right, and so this is a beautiful energy, you guys, because this is all about movement. This is all about travel. Also, it's about creative problem solving, finding those creative solutions to any issues that might pop up in August. I'm getting that there might be financial issues because we do have the King of Pentacles. He's the money king in this reading beneath the Chariot card. So the first card out, we have the Five of Cups. This is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy, and this is all about disappointment. You know, he has spilled those 3 cups. He's like, oh man, you know, but he still does have those 2 cups that he's holding up in this deck. Now, this deck is distinct, because oftentimes this is like he's really disappointed and he's kind of focused on, you know, the cups that he's spilled, and he's not focused on the cups that he still has and the 2 blessings he has. But in this deck, he is. But this card came in reverse, so I'm getting that, you know, there's a little bit of a disappointment here with what's going on or the way August starts off, and that might still be, again, we do have this Cancer energy. It might be something that happened in, you know, in Cancer. We had that eclipse season, and Mercury in retrograde is finishing on the 31st. All right, so I get that you are disappointed about something at the beginning of the month, but you are ushering in a brave new world, Sagittarius. And this is absolutely beautiful because this is all about, you know, the karmic connections. It's all about karma, and it's all about the connection between your actions and the results of your actions. So if you've been good little boys and girls, you know, you're going to get your way, okay? You're going to get what you've been working for. And we do have, you know, a new moon on this card. So, you know, it may be the new moon that's coming in August, okay? Or is it on the 30th? I'll check and see when the new moon is. All right, so you might have to wait for the new moon. You might just be feeling a little bit disappointed, but I think you've handled yourself with grace and with ease. And as Sagittarians normally do, you guys remember are very philosophical. You love to travel. You're adventurous. So that would work very well with this Chariot card and that Chariot energy. Okay, so everything you've been working towards, okay, there will be a judgment. Again, this could be a legal judgment. It could mean that you're going to get some money. Or maybe you didn't get enough money. You didn't get the money that you thought you were going to get. Maybe you thought you were worth more. Or maybe you thought you were going to get more. Okay, so there's just this little disappointment here attached to this judgment. All right, maybe you were going to use it for travel, and that's just what Spirit is telling me. Now we have the Three of Pentacles. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and the Three of Pentacles is all about putting the work into something, being an apprentice. And I get that I'm still sort of coming back to this disappointment here. I get that you are a real master at what you do. And I'm getting that you're feeling really disappointed because you might not be getting the due recognition, okay? Or maybe there's a settlement involved or something like that, and you feel like you're being cheated. And so you're feeling like you're being sent back to the apprentice stage, or maybe you feel like, okay, I need to put more work into this, but I think it's kind of frustrating for you. All right, that's just what I'm getting. This card is all about collaboration and teaching as well. So some of you may be teachers. And there's also a lot of magic involved with this card. They're outside, you know, and this teacher is teaching the old ways to the students or to these young kids. And so again, I'm just getting, you know, maybe you have to collaborate a little bit more, or maybe you just have to go back to the drawing board. Maybe you're not quite professional yet. Okay, and I'm not saying that you're not, maybe you are and you're just not getting that recognition, but in order to succeed, you're going to, you're going to need somebody's help. Maybe where you thought you could do it alone. I know you guys are quite independent, but you know, you thought you could do it alone, and the Hermit card pops out, and this is Virgo. And this could be looking for someone in your new surroundings, in your surroundings, somebody that maybe is right there in front of you who can help you. And again, this could be a teacher. These two, although they don't look the same, these two are essentially the same. They are healers, they are teachers. There's someone here to help you and show you the way. All right, so where you might need some help, I feel like you're going to get it, and it's going to be somebody that you know or that you're presented to, and it could be around the time of this new moon because it's showing up again. But you know, or it's somebody who's already in your life and well established. This is all about sort of putting the material world aside for the moment and really digging deep, using this light to shine, you know, shine in and shed light on your inner self and really figure out, you know, what your game plan is and where you're going from here. So it's really good, Sagittarius. I'm just getting that you might have a little bit of a disappointment where you thought, you know, you hit the master level, and either you're not being compensated as such, or you know, they're sending you back down the ladder a little bit to, you know, maybe you need to learn a little bit more. I get maybe you were even taking a test. You know, that some of you might have been taking some sort of exam or something and you didn't do as well as you wanted. So here you need to go in and look for a tutor or something like that. But that's not bad, Sagittarius, because, you know, learning, it's never bad when there's learning involved. Okay, so the first card out is the indecision card, but I don't know why I'm even pulling those cards because I'm not ready for them. So I get that there's some indecision on your part. We'll get to that later. Sorry, I'm just going to clarify these cards. I got a little bit turned around there. I wonder why. All right, Spirit, please tell Sagittarius what we need to know. Please clarify this situation. All right, the Five of Cups, it could be dealing with your mother, it could be dealing with your work, it could be like, I get that you have a really fulfilling work, I get that you're nurturing, you take care of everybody around you, but I think you're a little bit disappointed. This could be an empty nest syndrome as well. But you definitely, I get that you feel like, you're good, you're mom, you've done this, you're used to taking care of people. All right, and you know, and there's this disappointment. This is interesting because then we have the Five of Pentacles coming out, which is all about you maybe taking, you know, going it alone. All right, so I get that, you know, this could be a money issue, it could be a work issue. I get that you are just very well established. This isn't the most intellectual queen, but she's very, very good with people. And I get that maybe you've struck out on your own here, and that's been a little bit difficult and a little disappointing, whereas you thought you would be able to do it. All right, there was a bad judgment, or I'm not even saying bad judgment because judgment is in the upright, but you're still attached to some old ways or something that isn't serving you. And it might be this idea that you go it alone and that you don't need any help. And I get that, you know, maybe you do. I do really get, you know, either help is coming to you, you've been asking for help, or, you know, you thought you could do it just all by yourself, and Spirit is saying, no, you need to collaborate. Knight of Cups, this is coming out, this energy, there's an offering, you know, I think that you've been duped or you were tricked by someone or something, and I get that's maybe why you might have to go back to the drawing board. The Three of Pentacles in reverse is being clarified by the Two of Wands, which is excellent energy. That is going back to the drawing board, taking a look at everything, all the ins and outs, because you were attached to something that wasn't serving you, whether it be a relationship, but I think it was an idea, and I think it was kind of this headstrong idea that you could do everything on your own. Okay, and somehow you got fooled, all right? And somehow this judgment showed you that, you know what, you can't do this alone, okay? And there was some sort of fantasy here that you were living in. Somebody was maybe being disingenuous, or there was an offering that you got, and I get that that could have been very disappointing to you, or you feel like, wow, you were duped, or the wool was pulled over your eyes. So again, you know, going back, 3 of Pentacles, looks like you have to collaborate. You can't do it on your own. 2 of Wands, you know, you have to go back to the drawing board, take a look at all of the details, because, you know, you can make this work. All right, Sagittarius, you guys are very, very innovative. You can make this work. And the Page of Swords is all about expressing that idea. Now you need to talk to people about it. Pages are messages. And this is like, this is my passion. This is what I want to do. Maybe you just needed to state it clearly. Okay, and the Page of Swords, that's you guys. And the Wands, you know, that's fire energy. That's, you know, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. And so, you know, come out with it. You know, maybe you need to just say, hey, this didn't work. Okay, boom. You know what, but I'm, you know, I've got this. I'm feisty enough, you know, where, you know, I can get back on my feet, but maybe I need a little bit more help and a little bit more guidance in August. That's awesome, because that guidance comes and all of your wishes are fulfilled. Yes. I love it, you guys. I love it. And we've got the Hanged Man in reverse. This is you guys being unique, okay? Be unique. Doesn't matter what other people are saying. It doesn't matter, you know, how frenzied everybody else is around you. This is you saying, you know what, you don't have to live up to everybody else's expectations. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. All right, that you've got this, you can make your dreams come true, but just be very confident with who you are, that Page of Swords energy, with who you are and what you're about to do, okay? But don't ignore the fact that you might need some help and some guidance. Now, the indecision card, okay, I'm getting, you know, this indecision here. You know, you're feeling this sort of deep disappointment because you weren't really sure about what to do, okay? And then the Judgment card came out showing you that you're still attached to something, okay, that is just false. It's sort of fantasy. Again, this could be relationships, it could be work, but I am sort of getting more of like a work school vibe, okay? But let's go ahead and see. Goddess of the Moon popped out. And Patience. I'm going to read both of those. All right, so again, I've got another new moon here, so that's showing up 3 times in this reading, these crescent moons. So I think you're going to have to wait for the new moon. Okay, that's when things are really going to pick up for you and a lot of us, my dear Sagittarius. And again, there was something that was hidden from you. All right, Knight of Cups, this is very deceptive energy. And also the, you know, the devil is materialism, but it's also being attached to things that don't serve you. All right, so I think that you felt like, you know, things were a little bit too crazy, and there was too much hidden from you, and then it sort of comes out, and they're saying, okay, go back to the drawing board, look for somebody who can help you. All right, you need to relook at all the details, and you need to really come out with it and communicate. All right, and be patient, because it's not going to happen overnight. Okay, dear Sagittarius, but I get, you know, help is coming for you, all right, and towards the end of August. So, and you're just going to be able to manifest, all right, what you know, what you're working towards. And the Thinking Man, there you go, all right. So again, the Thinking Man is very, very, very similar to the Hermit here. Okay, they don't look that similar, but we've got this masculine energy, very pensive, going around looking for, you know, looking for the truth of the matter and looking for the best way to win here. All right, but I do, you know, we did get the 9 of Cups coming out, so you know, make sure you'll get your wish and you'll be able to manifest your wishes. You just have to make sure that you're staying true to who you are. All right, and there was maybe, you know, and it's also just saying, don't, you know, not a pause in action. I think you were able to look at the situation, go back, and hopefully find a mentor or somebody who can help you. And, you know, now you're like, okay, boom, I'm done. I got this. All right. Rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present. Very nice. All right, so clear those blocks from the past. That disappointment needs to go away. View from above, get the big picture. All right, very nice energy, you guys. So make sure you get the big picture, because I get that things were a little bit unclear. You weren't sure why you didn't get what you wanted right away. All right. But Spirit says, have patience. All good things come to those that wait. You know, make sure you plan. Go back to the drawing board. All right, so I've got 2 cards that come out. This is so weird. It's coming out again. I've got Distant Thunder, Clear the Air, coming out with Great Adventure. Great adventure, you guys. August might be a time of travel. You're going to, you know, something's going to happen. Vacation, going overseas, all right, because this is that Chariot card. Okay, and taking a risk and venturing forward, all right? But there is Distant Thunder, so that, you know, I get that this energy here, though, is like there's still something not to be, you know, something that's wasn't or isn't very clear for you. And be careful, it is a little bit menacing, okay? So you're going to definitely ask for guidance, all right? Also, I'm just getting, while you're on vacation, don't get duped. Okay, don't get suckered, especially if you're going somewhere where there's a lot of pickpockets or, you know, they have a bargaining culture and we don't. All right, and passion and pleasure, savor your life. Very nice. So it looks like you're going to be having a lot of fun, you guys. A lot of fun in August. So my dear Sagittarius, please, I hope you have a very beautiful August. If you like this reading, please hit like, share, and subscribe and definitely leave me a message. And I hope you guys have a beautiful month.